Welcome back, guys. We're continuing from where we stopped the last time. We started this series titled How to Manage Negative Emotions. And last two videos, we introduced the topic. Then the previous video, we talked about controlling anger. So if you haven't seen any of them, I'm going to put the link in the title card up above so you can go check it out. And today we're talking about something really, really interesting. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, so today we're talking about two close relatives. It's worry and anxiety. Worry and anxiety. That's what we're going to elaborate on today and discuss on how to not worry. Yeah, how to not worry. Let me quickly read what worry is. So, worry is a state of being troubled over actual or potential problems. It is to afflict with mental distress or agitation, resulting from concern, usually for something impending or anticipated. And anxiety is a feeling of unease, such as worry. So, worry and anxiety, they go together. And it's also a feeling of fear. Now, fear, we're going to talk about it in our next episode. It's also a feeling of panic, doom, or danger. So, from the definition, you can tell that it's in your mind here. It's mental. It says mental distress. Mental distress. All right, so we already established that it's a mental state, right? Now, there are causes. There are things that could cause you to be in this mental state. One of them is trauma, depression, alcohol, drugs, and stress. Now, I want you not to be deceived into thinking that if you worry enough, you can stop or prevent the bad thing from happening. Most of the time, it is not so. It is not so. And excessive worrying has a negative impact on your body, on your mind. It affects you in various ways, which includes sleep deprivation. Because you're worried, you can't sleep properly. Now, look at this. If you don't sleep properly, your body is not in the right state. It's not gotten enough rest. And let's say tomorrow you've got work or school or whatever, but something to keep you busy that whole day. Because you don't have enough sleep, you will not be able to function at your optimal level. Now that's that about sleep. Now, because of worry or anxiety, it could make you eat less because you really don't feel any need to eat. Your body is on lockdown. Your body is on lockdown, right? So if your body is on lockdown, your body is not receiving the nutrients it requires to be healthy, to maintain itself. You see, so now there's sleep deprivation, which is affecting your mind and your performance in general. And now you're also depriving your body of necessary nourishment that it requires, simply because you're in a state of worry or anxiety. It's a whole chain of events, really, because if you don't eat properly, your immune system would be weak. You see, and worry and anxiety can also lead to depression if it is not initially caused by depression, and then it now leads to suicidal thoughts. So these are like, in the extreme cases, most of the time, the extreme cases, some little light worrying may not go this far, but it also has some minimal effects on you. So how do you deal with worry and anxiety, whether it's the little case or it's the high case? How do you deal with it? Philippians 4:6-7 says, "Be anxious for nothing, worry about nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God." Right? That's the first part. Now it says, "The peace of God which surpasses all understanding shall mount guard, protect your heart and your mind." You see, so God is telling you, my child, my son, my daughter, don't worry. Don't worry. Instead, if it is so bad, pray about it. You know what? Whether it's so bad or not, pray about it. Jesus says, "Cast all your cares upon me, for I care." You see, so he's telling you, I don't want you to worry at all. The world will tell you, it's okay to worry once in a while. But God says, no, it's not okay to worry. Instead, pray about it. And when you pray about it, my peace will surround your heart. You know, that kind of peace that made Jesus sleep in the boat while there was a storm. You see, so pray about it, refuse to worry, study God's word. Study God's word. We already established that it's a mental thing. It's mental distress. It's on your mind. It's on your mind. That means you are thinking about it. So what do? Replace your thoughts. Change those thoughts. Okay, now, there's nothing wrong with thinking about a problem. Maybe there's a problem that is in front of you right now. That's fine. Think about it. But if you're thinking about it, make sure you come up with a solution. And when you come up with that solution, think upon the solution. Focus on the solution. You know, when there's a huge problem now, and then if there's no solution, people are going crazy. But when there's a solution, you're not scared of it anymore. Because there is a solution. So that is it. If there's something that's bothering your mind, think about it. Is there a solution? Can I come up with a solution? If at that moment you cannot come up with a solution, do not worry about it. Don't worry about it. And another thing is, you have to consciously refuse to worry. You can decide to not worry. That is the truth. Like we said earlier in the first video, your mind is a tool. The same way your phone is a tool. Your mind is a tool. So you use your mind does not use you. So you can decide whatever thoughts you want to hold, whatever thoughts you want to think upon, you want to ruminate upon. And like we said earlier, your thoughts will channel your emotion in that direction of your thoughts. And finally, if you think talking about it to somebody is going to help ease the mental distress, then do so. Talk to somebody who you know can help. Not somebody who's going to make it worse for you. No, don't do that. But somebody you know who's going to give you counsel, who's going to help you come up with a solution, speak words to you that will calm you, and that's going to ease you. So talk to that person about it. And when you do, don't worry anymore. Do not worry anymore. You know, just like everything else, worrying is a choice. So you can choose to worry and you can choose not to worry. That's it for today's video, guys. So I hope you learned. These things are things you can practice. I do my best to give you things that you can practice. You know, so put it to practice. It's not going to work except you practice it. That's it, guys. So, by the way, if you kept hearing some sound, I'm sorry. Someone was mowing the lawn outside and I had no control over it. Yeah, so I hope you were blessed by the video. If you've got a friend or 2 or 100 who worry a lot, send this video to them. Send them the link so they can watch it and then learn it and put it to practice. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.